last night about it, but talk again just about the opportunity to keep playing and have some chance for more practices and games.
Well, I think that, when the whole bracket came out and you saw the opportunity with all the different teams that are in the tournament, for us to have the opportunity to have a chance to play again, and it's a real big deal for us. And I think the biggest thing for us is just to have the opportunity to play again in postseason, which Western Kentucky hasn't had that for the past 2 years. So to have this opportunity with this young group, and as far as we've came all year, it's a big deal for us. And I think the kids, it's not like the selection show, so they wasn't sitting around. They had to wait for my phone call or my text, and making the phone calls to them was a big deal to me, because we talked about having the possibility, even when we lost in the Sun Belt tournament, that we could still be playing, and that's what we've talked about all through practice ever since we got back, and so it's a good thing.
For a young team to have maybe an extra, several games potentially, how big is that, just to get the extra game time in, practice time in, all that?
I think the biggest thing is what we're trying to look at is tournament time, and that's what in the future we'll continue to keep talking about, the things that we want to continue to keep doing here. And so that's why we're really excited as a staff. Of course, having a young team and having Govan and Gooch being sophomores is awesome, but the experience for this team, I think, would be the greatest thing in tournament time. Understanding and knowing it's one and done. And the more you play, the more you get to practice. And just understanding and knowing, we talk to them a lot about, that we're very fortunate. There's a lot of teams that don't have this opportunity. And we have to be able to seize the moment, but also to get better each and every day. And that's what we're doing.
You talked a lot about how, they needed some success early on to kind of validate the things you were trying to get them to do. How big is, this for that, for it to pay off for them in the long run?
I think this is one kind of explanation point to everything that we've talked about. I was probably the nervous out of everybody, because I've talked to them a lot about that, and I really wanted this to happen for them because of that. The things that we talked about, the success that we was able to gain early, going on the road and playing, going on the road to have the opportunity to win, and even winning at the Wright State tournament. That was one of our first tournaments to have a chance, even though it was 2 games, but it's really important. And so I was, like I said, probably the one that was the most nervous out of what was going to happen, because you don't know. We don't control the destiny of what would have happened, but I did feel like that we put ourselves in great position because of those things, going on the road and being able to win games and doing the things that we've done. And, you have to look at Chastity Gooch and Alexis Govan and the things they bring to this team. Chastity's second in the country in double-doubles. Alexis is doing the things she's doing. I think that's really important when, the committee looks at players and looks at teams and things too.
Along with getting the bid, you at least get one home game. You got to be pretty happy about that as well.
No, I look at the brackets, and I look at people and where people had to go, and we're very fortunate, and I just hope that our fans and everybody understand that it's going to be really important that we show a good showing, that people come out and support us and support the young ladies, because they deserve it. They've worked really, really hard to get us to this spot. And I think that that's what I'm most excited about, is not only I was super excited when we got the notification that we were in, but when we found out we were going to get to play at home, I'm just excited for our fans. And I just ask them, please, just come out and support, because I can promise you it's going to be a tough game, but we're going to play, we're going to compete, and you get a chance to see the Lady Toppers play one more time on their home floor.
Since you found out late last night, what kind of preparation have you guys tried to do?
Thank goodness for my staff and for Lord Terry and the film people and everybody trying to get us together. Really just learn what type of basketball team they are, and we're going to have to guard. They're athletic. We've been watching film as what we've been doing, trying to put a game plan together. They've shot over 600 threes to give you an indication that they put it up. But I think the biggest thing is that we'll have the opportunity to do a lot of different things. They have their point guard is really good. Made first team all Conference USA, and then they have a post kid that is averaging a double-double. So we're going to have our work cut out for us, but I also think on the other hand they're looking to try to figure out how they're going to guard Govan and Gooch and the rest of our team. So.